What's going on, guys? Today we're over here at Carmela's restaurant here in Beaumont, Texas. This is one of my go-to and favorite Tex-Mex restaurants here in Beaumont. I go here all the time, so I know the food, but they want to show me some of their specialty dishes. Like they have some birria dishes that they want to bring to the community and other things. So I'm excited to check it out. Let's go.
So this is a family-owned restaurant. We started with Don Raul and it's been going on through the whole family. There are images from La Piedad, Michoacan, which they're from. So today we're gonna be showing our mini tacos and our quesadillas, which we're trying to introduce a little bit more into the Mexican traditional food. We're also gonna try the menudo. We are located on Calder Avenue. It's really close to Phelan, kind of like in the middle of Beaumont. Don't forget to get your Cinco de Mayo shirts. We still have some on store. I would like to invite everybody to come visit us and try our quesadillas this Friday.
Made it back here into the back of the kitchen. You know, actually a long time ago, I actually used to work here. So this used to be called Menudo's over here. I do the dishes. That's the same dishwasher we had back in the day. But this was a Korean restaurant before it was Carmela's. So pretty cool to see that I'm back here again, you know, shooting some food videos. So we're gonna go back outside and I'm gonna eat some food. All right, guys, made it here to Carmela's, and the first thing we're gonna try are the chips and salsa and the queso. You gotta have those as your staples, and you know, all you can eat chips and salsa can be dangerous. And I usually always fill up with this, so I'm gonna try to be careful today because these are some of my favorite chips and queso and salsa in the Beaumont. The salsa always has a good kick to it, really addicting, and then the queso. This is Texas Gold right here, so always really good too. So let's get some of this queso and try it. So the queso is really delicious here. I really enjoy it. Again, I have to try not to go too hard because I have a lot of food that I'm gonna eat today. All right, so the next dish we have right here, we have a bunch of dishes. This is the next one. This is their street tacos. So, you know, I did an episode of Cheap Eats in Houston, and these are actually some cheap eats too here. I think they're like $2.50 or $2 something each taco, so really a good deal. And they put a lot of meat. So this one is the pastor on the right side, and this one is the asada. So that's the beef and pork, basically. So put some hot sauce on there. And these are true Mexican street tacos. So we'll get this a taste. Good seasoning on there. You taste the, I think, cumin and other spices. It's got a nice little, like, bark from the grill. I like mine with everything. I ate the onions, I ate the cilantro. I eat it like the way that it's supposed to be. Again, these are dangerous because you eat a lot. The next one I want to try is the asado, or the asada. There we go, cheers. Salsa's a little spicy, but I think it's just the right amount of spice. Sometimes you can go to a Mexican restaurant and like the salsa could be deadly. This one isn't killing me just yet, but it's good. Like a good little meaty dish. Like if you want to be introduced to Mexican street tacos, asada is the way to go. Both of these actually. This is just steak and pork, or so beef and pork. You can get really adventurous and try lingua. You could try brains. They have like ojos, which is eyes, and a lot of different ones. But yeah, these are safe bets over here. And again, pretty cheap. This is probably less than $5 for these two tacos. Now the next thing that they have is the one they want to introduce to everybody, and these are the Birria Tacos. So these are the Birria Tacos over here. And it comes with some pico, some hot sauce, some limes, and then of course the consomme. So this is the consomme. This is the broth that they stewed the meat in. So, and this is beef too. So how you eat birria tacos, I'm sure you already know, is you dunk it in the consomme. Let's just try it without any salsa at all. Let's just try it plain. It's solid. Sometimes, you know, Mexican food, I've learned, a lot of places you need to salt a little bit. Because that's what it needs. This is missing a little bit of salt. So, like most taco places will give you a packet of salt just because that's the way they season things. And I didn't add any lime and all that, so let's try this one with lime. Some of the salsa. And then we'll put a little bit of the pico too. There you go. Cheers. %. That's how it goes. Super beefy. The shredded beef just falls apart. Add the consomme. Even more. There's some cheese in there too. So this has been sitting and I'm like right underneath the air conditioner. Let's see if there is a cheese pool. Let's see. Yeah, there's a little bit of a cheese pool. So yeah, that's what you want to see in a good like birria taco. Is a cheese pool, the consomme. Solid stuff here. Let's go ahead and try the consomme by itself. So you have some beefy flavors in there. Again, use a little bit of salt, but there's always salt on the side. And that's just gonna bring out more of that beefy flavor of the consomme. Solid dish. So they're trying to bring this into the restaurant, and probably by next month, they'll have it here for the whole month. But yeah, this might be like a Beaumont foodie secret menu dish that you could get. So make sure when you tell them you heard about it, tell them Beaumont Foodie told you first. Cheers. This is just a fun dish. You get to like play with your food a little bit and eat some tacos. One more cool thing about Carmela's is all the seating area over here. Like very cool seating area. Like everything's made out of actual wood, solid wood, and got all the nice art on it too. So Carmela's. All right guys, the next thing we got is gonna be more of that like adventurous food eater. And I'm definitely an adventurous food eater. I like to try the unusual, and I've had this before tons of times. This is usually some food that you get when you're like drunk, like to cure a hangover. So this is called like hangover food. So you gotta put some onions in there, some jalapenos, some cilantro, and then of course some lime. I think they usually traditionally also serve this usually with like oregano and also some tostadas or tortillas on the side. So this is the Menudo. So it has in there, if you can see, it has the tripe. So this is the tripe right there. This is the tripe. It has the hominy. So this is like corn. And then it has everything else. So basically just tripe, hominy. There's a bone with some bone marrow probably inside there. But this is looking tasty. Of course, onions and everything else. All right, a little bit of salt in there. Let's give this a taste. Again, they usually serve it with tortillas. That's good. This thing will cure your hangover. So fatty, it'll absorb all the alcohol. But after a night out, this is what you want. And I'll be honest with you, like if you eat some Menudo, it'll taste a little bit gamey. This one does not taste gamey. It actually surprised me because usually when you go to like a restaurant that serves Menudo, I don't usually trust it. I usually trust the ones like more of a place where they just serve only Mexican food. This one's like Tex-Mex. So for a Tex-Mex place that serves Mexican food as well, super good. Super good menudo. All right, so the final dish today, let's just call this my dessert because I'm being healthy. Yes, this is somewhat healthy, right? This is like the shrimp cocktail. So it's got avocados in there. It has shrimps, of course. You got your onions, tomatoes, and then all of that goodness, along with some crackers. So let's give it a try. Yeah, this is like one of my like dishes that I eat at a Mexican restaurant, and I'm like, I kind of feel healthy today because I'm eating, you know, relatively healthy. Probably the crackers are the most unhealthiest part of the dish, but look at that. They got avocado, like I said before, and then you gotta put this on top. So put this on top, right there, on a cracker. Let's eat it, give it a taste. I wanna say this is probably the perfect thing to have on a hot day like today. Like I was shooting some drone footage outside and I was pouring down with sweat. This is perfect. Avocado, the tomatoes in there. It's almost like a Bloody Mary, and I love Bloody Marys. So get you this too. Shrimp cocktail, where there's a ton of shrimp inside there, and then get you a bite of the cracker. So yeah, this is gonna be my final dish for today. Really enjoyed it. I'll tell you what I think about everything on the outside. All right guys, that's it from Carmela's here in Beaumont, Texas. Make sure to check them out. Again, they're over here on Calder, right next to Phelan, next to the old Market Basket. I think this is Harmony School, but it's right here. You guys know it. If you guys live in Beaumont, it's definitely a place you should visit. I go here all the time. You probably catch me next time you are here. So make sure to check them out. If you guys want to follow me on the food, make sure to follow me at Beaumont Foodie. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.